So, bigger picture stuff, really. This last 10 years of changing consumption. And again, it goes back to a slide that I showed earlier. I think what this all shows is that we, as consumers, are embracing technology and platforms far quicker. I look at my own children and, they use Facebook, they use YouTube, etc. We're all aware of iPhones, the iPhone 4S now, it's got 1 million plus pre-sales, iOS apps, $1 billion worth of sales, and of course we're all well aware of the iPad. And in fact, on the next slide, tablets like the iPad, the Kindle, the Sony SP really are disruptive new bits of technology, and I think they're really exciting where they're going. Certainly out at IBC, there was a lot of buzz around tablets, both in terms of what they're going to do for us in production. And I think next week, Anthony Rose launches his new company or platform. I think it's called ZBox, is it? ZBox? And that is an iPad app. So a lot of speculation, a lot of talk about where all of this technology is heading. But again, I certainly see it in my own world with my children, how they use the iPad at home and how they're watching stuff. My daughter frequently now takes it to bed to watch episodes of Glee and all sorts on it. And again, another very interesting thing that I caught her doing recently, which is fascinating. I was reading a paper, she was watching Glee, and she had the iPad open, she had the laptop open, she had her mobile phone on, and then I suddenly became aware that she was going up and down and rewinding because she was using Sky Plus. And eventually I'd heard that song 5 times, and I said, "What are you actually doing?" She says, we're all online, I'm talking to my friends, and we really love this song, and we like this particular character. So it was all this sort of communal viewing going on. Again, completely new sort of world for me to witness. So connected TVs, otherwise known as smart and hybrid TV, they're out there already. What's fascinating about this area is that brands, the likes of Audi and IBM and a whole bunch of fashion brands are starting to use connected TV and starting to create content around that, and certainly something that we at Talkback and at Fremantle are starting to look at. Google Plus, well, we're all aware of that, new part of the Google sort of family. And of course, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg went on record recently by saying, he wants to create this entertainment hub. 900 million users. They upload per day 250 million photos, 2 billion posts a day. So again, you can see that we're all using it in a big way. Twitter, another big social media platform, 200 million users, 200 million tweets a day, and 1.6 billion searches a day via Twitter. So you can see where all of this is heading. Growth in 2010, the numbers speak for themselves. 700 billion videos downloaded on YouTube. Facebook grew by 150 million new Facebook users, and it's valued at some ridiculous amount. Some financiers claim or have gone on record to say that Facebook may well become one day the world's most valuable company, which is sort of scary. At the moment, I think it's Mobil Exxon is number 1, Apple number 2, valued at about 325 billion. But Facebook may well someday surpass both of those companies. You saw that slide earlier, so I'll just quickly move on because I'm really keen for Tom and Emma to really, have their say. But the way we view production is the same way today, pretty much, although it is changing. It's changing really rapidly. So we shoot, we edit, we finish, and then we deliver. But that is changing. But the big thing is the way the customers view it. Customers view it completely differently to the way we do. So we've all in this room become prosumers. That analogy with my daughter and my children, they are prosumers. They produce content and they consume it. They put it up there on YouTube, on Facebook, on their sites for their friends to share, etc. So that is a big changing part of our world. And I think the impact of that we don't really, we're not feeling at the moment, but I'm a real believer that we're in this incredible sort of digital revolution. akin to the Industrial Revolution. It really is, and I think in 20 years' time, historians will rewrite this part of history and see that, you know, this was a massive transformational period in time. Growth of video internet traffic speaks for itself. So the yellow line is total traffic. The second one down is video traffic. So you can see how quickly video is becoming. Again, that goes back to that slide. By 2015, 500 billion hours of TV and video content. And just quickly to end, some big figures there. There's 500,000 apps now on the App Store. 18 billion downloads. 3 billion has been paid to developers. There's over 300 million iPods worldwide. There's a great quote from Sir Alan Sugar back in 2005, obviously Lord Sugar now. He claimed in 2005 that by the following Christmas, the iPod would be dead, kaput. Little did he know. 250 million iOS devices sold. There are 20 million songs on iTunes now, and 16 billion songs have been downloaded. So that just, I really wanted to just show you that before I hand over to Tom. So without any more ado, Tom Berryman, Pinewood Post. He's going to talk through distribution of content in the production world to various devices. Tom.